Hey, Volume Manning here. Welcome to the Garden Report from TD Garden, where the Celtics continue their homestand and the mini-series against the Magic and get swept 95-92. I don't think anyone imagined Orlando coming in. 10.5-point underdogs today, actually. They win again. No Jayson Tatum. Al Horford comes back, plays the full game. 17 minutes from Robert Williams with the Celtics. Just a disaster from the field. 34%. They start cold from three, stay there, 25% from deep on 40-plus attempts, so they lean into that again. Over 50% of their shots for almost this whole game are from three. Draw some free throws, cut the lead down at the end. Jaylen Brown had that crazy stretch where he stole two balls from the row, ran out for dunks. And they end up getting within one on the final possession, but Grant Williams throws the ball away trying to find Jaylen. Magic shoots some free throws, and Grant misses a three on the next play. Kind of a botched possession to get the ball back to Jaylen and the Celtics. Lose their fourth game over their last five. We'll start, I guess, with no Tatum. Brown taking over the offense. Didn't see much connection and flow and rhythm from this group on the offensive end. Again, just a lot of launching shots.
Yeah, a lot of couple of passes and sort of just taking the easy way out of possessions. And I don't mean that in the sense of them trying to be lazy or them not. Well, I guess I do mean that they're not seeking the best shot possible, but they are good looks. Now, I do think that when Joe Mazzulla talks about the Celtics team having open shots, I think that's there for them. But sometimes they're taking the shots maybe too early in the possession, maybe not using the hold anywhere near the 24-second of the shot clock, and just trying to find a rhythm. I felt like when things were going down, they were trying to hit those home runs instead of just trying to slow things down and just trying to seek more high percentage looks and opportunities that will get to that'll yield either a free throw, a pair of free throw attempts or a layup. And I felt like the Celtics you saw it in a couple of stretches, but you didn't see it often.
No, you didn't. And they did have their moments. Rob had a few good looks at the basket.
Yeah.
He had that great possession where he got the ball to Brogdon to Hauser for a three, and so on and so on. When they got out on the break even, they looked good. But much of the possessions, as you said there, too early, too quick. The big impact, I thought, was just being unable to stop the flow of turnovers early on.
Yeah,
those hurt them. And you just had too many shots when they just get into the half court and not even use the shot clock. And that stuff worked for them early on. So right. Joe Mazzulla says he likes the shots they're getting. He takes this optimistic approach. Actually says that they played great in this game. He thought they played great for a majority of this game.
That's surprising.
The only thing that he put on the team is his own ability to communicate in crunch time over those last couple possessions there. Grant thought they should have called a timeout on the first play where he ended up throwing the ball away. So that is the one nitpick that he had. But hard to imagine, this goes back to that Golden State game, that they can't do much better, that they can't say we need to be better in this area, that area, or at least try to say that there's emergency right now. Because this team coming into the night last in offense over that 4-game stretch. And Mazzulla just keeps taking that optimistic public approach.
Well, from an execution standpoint, I think when the margin of error is that thin, things like this are going to happen. It doesn't matter which team the Celtics are playing against.
So you're okay with him saying?
I'm okay with that.
That they play great.
I don't mind that. I honestly don't. I just think he's that kind of coach, especially this early. However, I wonder what he's like behind closed doors. Yeah. And look, he doesn't have to share that with us. I don't think that's something that each coach has to do. That's their decision to make. However, did we have to find out about the Marcus Smart, Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown conversation before the Lakers game? No, but they shared that, right? Once they won. So maybe we get something like that after the next win. However, in the sense of seeing the Celtics find that momentum, I think it might take a while. I'm not really concerned. I'm not to the point where, oh man, the Celtics team is not who we thought they were type of concern. However, when we spoke a couple of nights ago and we talked about the Celtics team could be one that falls out of maybe the top 2, top 3 in the East, it could happen. I don't know if that's going to be the case by the end of the season. I don't know if they'll lock down that number 1 spot all year long. We are expecting them to at least have that rough patch at some point. I just didn't think this would be it. I thought this homestand leading into that matchup against the Bucks, I thought they could pick up that momentum that they needed from those losses that they collected over out west during that road trip.
We'll talk about the level of concern in our next video here on Celtics All Access. But from this game, Rob Williams, second one back, 17 minutes again, some spry moments, a few bad passes to him. Not a lot of touches throughout. That's one thing I think they could have done better and could do better going forward is getting him more involved. What do you think of his second game?
I thought he looked better. I thought he certainly passed the eye test. You know, when he's finishing strong at the rim and those looks to him down low. I mean, that's going to help him. That's going to get him more back into the flow of things. I just think it's more of a conditioning thing. He's going to take him a couple of weeks to really get to where he needs to be, and that he gets back into the starting five and can keep up with these guys. But for the most part, I think he's not hurting them. You know, I think he's helping this team when his name is called, and that's all you can really ask for him at this point. You know. Paul
Bunker, 31 points, leads the Magic past the Celtics. 6 straight
balling,
wins for the Magic.
He was a scorer.
They've been playing. They out-hustled, out-schemed, I think, the Celtics in this series, and they're rolling. They might be a team that you could potentially see round one in the playoffs. So
yeah, man.
See if they can carry it forward. Celtics.
They were. Yeah, no, I was just going to say, they were forcing the Celtics to do what they wanted, and that was drive and kick all you want. If you can't beat us from the three-point line, you don't have Jayson Tatum in the mix, we like our chances, and that was the case for them.
Yeah. Marcus Smart said he played like butt and did give the Magic some credit.
I was wondering if someone edited that quote. I'm like, no, there's no way someone's going to edit it and just throw that word in there. I was like, no, he actually used that word.
Yeah, he said teams are starting to do to the Celtics what Celtics did to other teams in terms of the offensive rebounding late. 2 big ones from Markelle Fultz. And as Josue mentioned there, that great drop defense that forced the Celtics into jump shooting throughout the series. So credit to them. Celtics got to get back on their feet. We'll talk about your level of concern in our next video. And, of course, we're brought to you by Rocket Money. RocketMoney.com/garden is going to get you a look into your finances. You can cancel subscriptions you don't need, see what you're spending on subscriptions, and maybe even get an offer to subscribe at a cheaper rate if you threaten to cancel. All that's available to you at RocketMoney.com/garden. And Athletic Greens, athleticgreens.com/garden is going to get you 5 free travel packs of their vitamins, minerals, adaptogens, probiotics, all in one powder that you pour in your water each morning. Pretty much everything you need for your health. An energy boost, great tropical flavor, and a year's supply of immune-boosting vitamin D is going to come with that as well when you go to athleticgreens.com/garden. That's athleticgreens.com/garden. Big shout out to com.com/garden. Get you 40% off their app. Great meditation, sleep sounds, and more over there.
Hook somebody up for Christmas. Do it up.
For Josue, Pavon, and Bobby Manning, Celtics lose to the Magic 95-92 here. For CLNS Media, Celtics All Access. Check out our next video. All right, let's keep this one tight.